Students in Uttar Pradesh government schools will now learn about cryptocurrencies, drone technology and cutting-edge advances in information technology. For class 11 students, the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, augmented and virtual reality, 3D printing and cloud computing have been introduced. The Uttar Pradesh Madhyamik Shiksha Parishad, based in Prayagraj, has revised the syllabus for class 9 to 12 in accordance with the National Education Policy 2020 and posted it on its official website, according to Board Secretary Dibyakant Shukla. The curriculum for computer learning taught in more than 28,000 schools of the UP board is decided by subject experts of the board and not what is prescribed by the National Council of Educational Research and Training, board officials said while confirming the development. Despite China's existing blanket ban on digital assets, the country's cryptocurrency sector is evolving in response to new developments. According to a recent update, the country's Supreme Court issued guidelines regarding cryptocurrency-related disputes, stating that settling a debt with a small amount of digital assets would be legal if both parties agreed, according to Wu Blockchain on May 7th. The court acknowledged that cryptocurrency have network virtual properties in this scenario. However, the court stressed that this approach would be permitted only if there were no other valid reasons to oppose it. If it is agreed between the parties that a small amount of virtual currency shall be used to compensate the debts arising from mutual exchange, labor service and other basic relations, if there are no other invalid causes, the People's Court shall recognize the contract as valid, the court ruled. The Supreme Court also clarified that if one party agrees to transfer cryptocurrencies to another, but the receiving party is unable to fulfill their end of the bargain due to policy constraints, the court will determine compensation based on the actual value of the property accepted by the receiving party at the time of contract signing. This latest development highlights China's shifting stance on digital assets, which could have serious consequences for cryptocurrency investors. Bitcoin, the world's largest digital currency by market capitalization, is extending its lead as the most popular asset, with data demonstrating its increasing adoption. According to Glassnode, a crypto analytics service provider, the total number of non-zero Bitcoin addresses has reached a new all-time high of approximately 46.1 million. According to these insights, in this shared data, addresses holding a certain amount of BTC are added to the count, and the total launch addresses may be significantly higher if no BTC addresses are included in the mix. Glassnode noted that while the relative addition of new non-zero addresses slowed across the 4 Bitcoin epochs, absolute growth soared to new heights. The Bitcoin network had approximately 1 million addresses in the first epoch, with a 1.3 million% increase. The second epoch saw a total of 784% growth, with over 8 million addresses on the network. In the third epoch, the growth rate slowed as the address count increased by 233%, with approximately 21 million new addresses added to the network. The fourth epoch saw a 54% increase, with 16 million new addresses added in the mix. In the upcoming segment on exchanges, we will update you about the following news. Bitcoin whales just drove $240 million away from exchanges. Department of Justice is investigating Binance for violating Russian sanctions. Voyager Digital to liquidate its assets after 2 failed purchase agreements. Stay tuned for more updates.